Got more LOSI NASCAR stuff. What's going on, guys? Walter with the RC Addiction Vlog. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC Vlog. We got LOSI NASCAR up on the table again, and it's because last trip at the racetrack was just not good for our car. We kept traction rolling everywhere, which really didn't make sense because we were dealing with a fresh set of tires. And yeah, we were kind of bummed with the way that this car was handling. So just wanted to go over a couple of things of what I think I'm going to do to fix those situations. You guys probably remember the last video that I did with the water break-in on these. That's one of the speed secrets for these LOSI NASCARs. The other big one is the shocks. So I've done the water break-in already and got that done. I need to go through and build the shocks. I'm going to go through and put LOSI 45 weight. That's kind of my favorite shock oil to use for these things. It's kind of right in the middle. It's not too heavy, not too light. So it gives the car plenty of balance. I feel like that's just based on my driving style. And then we're going to go ahead and do some tire work as well. We're also going to go through and shave the tires a little bit, scuff those up a little bit more. And then I'm going to re-glue the sidewalls. One of the things that we deal with on the carpet is traction rolling, and so we CA glue the sidewall of the front tires. Some guys do front and rear. We just do the fronts, or at least I do. The other big thing that I'll do is we're going to get these diffs out and go through those as well, because those diffs, they've got a little bit of grease in them that LOSI puts in it just to help from wear and tear. And so we're going to go ahead and take that stuff out and clean it up. We'll use some of the Cow RC stuff for cleaning, and then putting a little bit of the thin oil on those gears to keep them lubricated. But that's kind of our plan. And then we want to go ahead and scale the car as well. That's one thing that we haven't been very good at, just to make sure that the car is balanced, or as balanced as we can get it. Because I feel like sometimes with these LOSI NASCARs, you're fighting the steering trim and the stock servo savers. So what we're going to do, one of the things that our track allows, is for you to put the LOSI solid servo horn on. So we're going to go ahead and do that today as well. And yeah, I think that'll probably be our first round of upgrades to this. We got rid of the purple car, and our purple car, man, it was running so good. But we were at the track one day, and we had a racer that walked in, or a customer that walked in, that really wanted to get into the LOSI NASCARs. And if any of you guys have stayed tuned with the channel, the NASCAR has been a very popular model that got released this fall from LOSI, and the cars haven't been available. Like most hobby shops you walk into, and you're a couple months out, or they tell you you're going to have to wait for the next release, or there's a couple different things that hobby shops have done to try and keep them in stock. I mean, not everybody has them. So when I heard that this guy was trying to buy one, I told him, I said, hey, look, I've got two of them, and I will sell you the one that I've been racing, that had all the stuff done to it already. It had a good set of tires. It had the water broken motor. It had actually a servo upgrade, because that one had a blown out servo from when it was right out of the box. The shocks were rebuilt. It had a bearing kit. The diffs were just redone, and had just been redone, and was ready to go, honestly. And so I sold them the car for what the car went for, brand new on the shelf at the hobby shop. And I know that most of you guys will say that I took a loss on that, and blah, 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 blah. That wasn't the idea of selling it. The idea of selling it was to get another racer to the track, and he wanted to come enjoy the hobby with us. And so I felt the need to be generous enough to sell it at that price, and not to try and nickel and dime the upgrades and the stuff that I had done to it. And so Yeah, we were excited. He got to race the next weekend after getting used to the car and spending a little time practicing on the track. So we were excited to see that. And so what we're going to do is we had our second backup car. We're going to go ahead and do all of those performance tips that we've talked about in previous videos. We're going to go ahead and do that to this car. We might throw, this is the Lucas Oil Kyle Busch car. We're probably going to just leave it that way. We'll probably end up painting another clear one, another custom purple one, but for now we're gonna throw some of our own stickers on this bad boy and yeah, go to town. Yeah, it should be fun. We just need to get this one more dialed to where the purple car was, and then we should be able to hang with the boys just like we normally were. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Thank you for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, and then I think it's on this side. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for all the videos. But we're going to go ahead and get through this LOSI NASCAR, and we'll show you guys some racing. I think the track's going to be closed for a couple weeks. They're doing some maintenance and moving and stuff around because the hobby shop that we race these at, they have the on-road carpet course, they have a mini Z course, and they have a full drift course, as well as a mini crawler course, which you guys have seen in some of the videos on the channel. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.